Hey folks, Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. Let me turn this boat around. I got myself another mountain bass and I am psyched about it because it is super windy. I had to bump up the weight on my drop shot, and yeah, I'm drop shotting again. What can I say? There you go, up here in the mountain lakes of Maryland. Super windy day. I've been throwing spinner baits, I've been throwing crankbaits, I've been doing all kinds of power fishing, but you know, again, small little lake. I think it's barely 40 acres to be honest with you. There's kayakers out here. We got a gentleman on the shoreline. We are working it out. We're all fishing together, just having a good time on a beautiful early. It is just turned summertime, guys, so the fishing's just getting started. That's awesome. Is it a bass? That's awesome. Way up shallow, huh? That's a good one. Heck yeah, that's great. So my partner in crime over here just got himself a nice bass. He's fishing super shallow. Here I am talking about the, is that a topwater bait you're throwing, or is it just a little small jerk bait?
Yep, sexy shad.
Topwater? What was it? Oh, I got one too. I'm on again. We've got a little hole here, guys. So my man's over there working out some, did you say it was a topwater or was it a little crankbait? Topwater. He's working a topwater bait. Look, it's bright and sunny out here. He's in super shallow water, and I'm going down deep with my drop shot. And me and my partner over here on the shoreline just doubled up. That's the second cast after that first one I just caught. That's the hot tip morning dawn on my drop shot. So, like I said, we're all having fun out here. This is just an absolutely incredible lake. Big old belly on them. They're just starting to feed up after the spawn. That little male's just hungry as he can be. So let's keep on fishing. Yeah, that's a real nice one. Very cool. There we go again. Oh, they're just stacked up right here on this drop, and they're all chunky fish. This is so great. That's 3 fish in like 5 casts. Absolutely awesome. Just a great chunky mountain bass right in the nose. Come here. A little bit smaller than the other one, but I'm loving it. So I think it's going to be a numbers day again today, folks. If we get one of the big ones we know actually swim in this lake, that'll be great. But again, you know, as hard as I try and as hard as I put effort out to do some power fishing, from spinner baits to all the other baits you can pull through these waters, even on a windy day, you know, I've only got limited time out here. I want to catch some fish, and I'm sure you all want to see me catch some fish. So as much as you see me throw this drop shot, I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to keep throwing it, and maybe we'll just happen to get a giant to entertain you with and me with. Swimming at me. Come here. Gosh, you're swimming so fast I can't even keep up. What do you got? Oh, not a bad little fish, just a dink. Folks, I had to abandon my little drop off over there by the dam. Came all the way to the opposite side of the lake because a really nice kayaker just out here cruising. He wasn't fishing. He told me there's all kinds of bass up here at the headwaters. So I made a ride up here just to see what he's talking about, and there he's pretty much right, at least for that one fish. Let's just see if there's any more up here and maybe a little bit bigger fish. Oh, would you look at that? I came up to the headwaters just like that guy suggested. He told me there was a bunch of bass, and I still got a little ripple on the water, and there's a finch nasty thumper fish. And what am I throwing? Absolutely, it's going to be a bluegill pattern. Look how killer that bluegill pattern finch nasty is. 3/8 ounce dink, but I caught him on a moving bait. Isn't that special? Well, check it out. Take a real close look at how beautiful, what I truly believe is arguably one of the best vibrating jigs on the market. Look at this beautiful bluegill pattern. That happens to be the Gary Yamamoto shad pattern jointed trailer. I dipped the tail to get that little bluegill flash out of it, and this thing absolutely kills it when it comes to vibrating jigs. So that was literally my first cast. I've got a huge open flat of just constant 3.5 foot water, and bluegill nests absolutely surrounding me. So this is absolutely, with this ripple on the water, the best place I could possibly throw in a moving bait like this. So I'm going to keep at it. There we go. Oh, I almost pulled it up too soon too. Oh, nice little fish. Well, folks, you can see I'm really close to the boat ramp. The sun seems like it's so much lower when you're in the mountains, that it dips so much earlier. This is a chunky fish. But it's getting late. I've caught a handful of fish today. I knew it would be good numbers for the short time I've been out, but that's a fat little fish. Every time I come out, it seems like these fish are just getting fatter and fatter. So it's a matter of time before I get that big one that's got that big belly. Okay, so let's see how many more we can catch before the night is over. And these post-spawn fish are really relating to these steeper banks. You know, it's super shallow. Right up at the bank, it's a steep drop off in about 6 to 8 feet of water, and that's where the fish are. So I'm getting them right on the drop, and they're still liking the drop shot. You know, I wasn't surprised they'd be biting that today. All right, folks, I'm losing light quick. I'm back here by the dam, did one big full circle around this little lake, caught a couple little more dinks on the way. Just wanted to go ahead and sign out before I lose all my light. I'm throwing a little popper at the last minute here in some super shallow water, hoping for that last minute bite. So folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.